crying over guys who weren't even paying bills? Ghetto! Crying over guys who weren't even doing anything for you? Tacky! Get your head in the game before you piss me off.
Hey Rych Babes, I'm Bella Dior and this is a Rich Girl's Glow Up. I can't tell you how excited I am for what this year has in store for us. And before we dive in, I just want to say thank you so much for celebrating 20,000 subscribers with me. Your love and support move me so much and I'm just beyond grateful. We're onward to the next milestone and I know that we will get there together. A huge shout out to just everyone who grabbed the Becoming Her ebook bundle. I'm just so happy for you and your glow up journey. This year is all about growth and today I'm sharing a compilation of some of the most random, funniest, thought-provoking, best also advice to kick off 2025. These are the gems that you just need to hear at this time to start off strong, including a few personal pieces of advice straight from me to you. So let's dive right in.
People will watch you drown with a life vest in their hand. You heard? With a life vest in their hand, you heard? They will watch you drown just so they could see your routine and how you get up out of that water. That's it. They want to know how you survived. That shit is sexy. It's fire. It's fire when you conquer. When you conquer, you different. Once when you show people that you don't need them. But understanding people will watch you drown, and them same people that watch you drown, my nigga, you remember that. You can't be on my yacht.
If you walk into something thinking that it's supposed to be easy, then you're wondering why it's hard, and then that's why you're ready to give up. We are convinced that if, in fact, the journey is too hard or that the journey takes too long or that the hurdles are too frequent or that the mountain is too tall, that maybe this means that this is not for us. Maybe this means that this isn't supposed to happen for me. Maybe this means that I'm in the wrong space. When, in fact, it's quite the opposite. I think you're actually right on the road you're supposed to be when it's hard. People ask me all the time, Deshauna, why'd you keep going? Why'd you keep going? Why'd you keep going? It's because I understood that this is a process and that if it was easy, everybody would achieve it. The reason why it's easier for me to be able to stay on the road to success, whether it is through Miss USA, whether it is through 11 years in the military, whether it is through a master's degree, whether it is through the 7 years it took for me to become a notable speaker, whether it is to be an author or a nonprofit CEO. I understand the process and I understand the road and I understand that this isn't meant to be easy. Therefore, it is so much easier for me to climb this mountain because I understand the terrain that I'm about to experience. I challenge you to accept this road for what it truly is and get rid of the fairy tales. Get rid of whatever's telling you it's supposed to be easy.
Morning. Here's some things I learned the hard way so you don't have to learn them the hard way. Anybody selling a course is a fucking liar. Do not buy a course. Feet Finder is a pyramid scheme. Most OF girls make fucking max $200 a month. 98% of people lie, so don't believe shit people say. If it sounds too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. If he's not texting you back, he really don't want you. A no-caller ID and an email does not mean he wants to be with you, bitch. He's got ulterior motives. If your significant other is in jail, I really would not hold them down. Okay. Ride or die is not impressive. Bitch, move the fuck on. Stop. That is an excuse. That saying you're a ride or die is saying, yes, I take abuse. You get older, your morals change. Your friends don't change with you. It's okay to love them from a distance. Just because they're family doesn't mean they need to be your fucking friend. Unless you make money off telling people your business, I would stop telling people your business. People really do prey on your downfall, and people really do stalk you whether you like it or not. You might be the most uninteresting bitch on the planet. Somebody might be watching you and preying on your downfall. Not very many people want to see you win. They want to see you win enough to be still slightly below them. Once you get across that line, they're gonna flip on you. You only have one life. Have fucking fun. Not everything has to be so fucking serious all the time, bitch. If you want to go be a hoe for a day, go be a hoe for a day. If you want to go call out of work and go on a damn walk once in a while, just do shit like that. Also, unless you really want to support your favorite gym influencer, you can type all of your shit into ChatGPT and find a workout program. Stop buying a fucking $100 course for a workout program to try and look like that bitch. Genetics, okay? Okay. Lastly, put yourself first. I know it's hard. If you're on your deathbed, are you going to remember all the people that you put first? Or are you going to say, damn, I didn't do shit with my life? Okay. Start saying no. Start doing what you want to do. Prioritize yourself. Have a great fucking year, bitch.
I just saw a really disturbing TikTok that said this. If you have the urge to text him first, just remember this. There's a girl in his phone right now who never has to text him first. If that does not make you spit your drink out and slap yourself in the face and be like, move on, Susan, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I just ran across this post on Instagram that said, you crying over a man who wouldn't even exist if his mom had better self-esteem.
And another thing, when y'all sit up and y'all have them conversations about them bitches who don't have no friends and how y'all need to watch out for them, I shuts the fuck up. Because when we start talking about the bitches who have all the fucking friends with the little musketeers, nobody wants to chit chat. The baddest bitches don't have a fucking gang. Rihanna, you see that bitch Dolo. I feel like the only era in life that I wish that I was in was back in the day. Because them bitches was taking their friend groups to the studio and running it up. TLC, Spice Girls, SWV, Destiny's Child, Salt and Pepper. They was making that bag. They was traveling. They were doing boss ass shit. I don't want to wear matching poster girl outfits and go to the club and drink Don Julio every weekend.
Imagine your life a year from now if you just decided to keep all the promises you're making to yourself. Clock it. Imagine your life a year from now if you decided to actually keep the promises that you made to yourself. This is what this might look like. Just say, for example, somewhere out there, someone's got a vision board, a prayer board, any board, and they wrote, I am financially free. The way that I did that was that I set aside $500 every month to go out of this account, and now I have no debt. All right, great. Next thing, I am skinnier. I am 30 pounds less than what I was when I first started. Why? Because I just filled my fridge with Whole Foods, and I did that over a consistent month of 8 months. Boom, done. Next, let's see. I want a new couch. I saved up every 2 months, because I was also saving up in my other savings, $1,000. And over time, I got the new couch. Do you see? The
thing that I will say is that as a woman, period, no matter what your age is, at some point you have to put your big girl panties on and take radical responsibility for your life. Okay? If you don't like where your life is, if you don't like where you're at in life, if you don't like the relationships in your life, if you don't like your friendships, if you're just unhappy in your career, if you're unhappy with yourself in any way, you have to take radical responsibility for changing that. You are the reason that you are in your current position. Whether you want to hear that or not, that is the truth. Okay? You are the captain of your ship. You are the master of your destiny. Any situation that you're in right now that you don't like, you created this for yourself. And you are the only one that can get yourself out of it. Nobody is coming to save you. There's not going to be any Prince Charming that comes in on a white horse ready to swoop you up and take you off to the castle. This ain't Disney. Okay? This is real life. You have to take responsibility for your life. Nobody is going to lay it all out for you. You need to stop looking towards people to give you direction and give you the recipe. There is no recipe for life.
A lot of people are in relationships because they can't afford a rent on their own. A lot of people are in relationships because they don't want to fall asleep by themselves at night. A lot of people are in relationships because their mom or dad tell them that they're getting too old. A lot of people are in relationships for the wrong reason. And the truth is, when you get to a space where you love you enough to get rid of the noise that comes from outside of you, the people, the places, the things, the biases, the societal norms, when you get outside of all of that, now you can powerfully choose. I'm choosing you because I want you, not because I need you. Although I'm not going to act like I don't need you. I'm going to move like I genuinely want you in my life. And until you get to that point, I don't think you should be in a relationship.
So many women go out of their way to try to prove their worth, show their worth. They go out of their way to try to beg a man to see their worth. And what women have to start doing is knowing that they are worthy enough on their own, because what it is, you start giving him too many things of a wife.
Yeah.
And why would he have to marry you? Why would he propose to you? Why would he do anything that is necessary to make you his wife when you cooking, you cleaning, you doing everything that a wife does? You have to start making these men earn you as well. But what it is she goes out of her way to show that she's worthy enough. She's going out of her way to show that she's worthy enough to be his wife. She's going out of her way to show that she's worthy enough to be in the situation. But you have to start allowing these men to earn you. And you have to know that you're worthy enough on your own to do it on your own, to be by yourself. And you have to learn how to love to be by yourself. Because when you don't love being by yourself, you'll take anything.
Yeah.
Rich Babes, I just want to share some advice straight from my heart to you as we just start this new year together, and we're going to be wrapping up this video soon. So my first advice would be to don't be afraid to start over. If something did not work out in 2024, that's okay. Use the lessons, pivot, and start fresh. You're never too old or too late to chase what's meant for you. Stay grateful and stay grounded. Gratitude is the foundation of abundance. When you focus on what you already have, you open the door for more blessings to flow into your life. Stop comparing yourself. Your journey is yours alone. Celebrate your small wins because every step forward is progress. Keep your vision private. Not everyone deserves to know your plans. Protect your dreams, work in silence, and let your results speak for itself. And treat yourself like the rich babe that you are. Show up for yourself every day, whether it's through self-care, solo dates, or setting boundaries. The way that you treat yourself sets the standard for how other people treat you.
So a man will have a baby with you, but won't marry you. As if bringing a child into this world isn't the most lifelong commitment we could make as human beings. You get married, you could go down to the divorce court and get divorced in 24 hours. You had that baby is here forever. Our DNA is binded forever. And that ain't going nowhere. We have now just started a whole new bloodline with yours and mine. A whole new human being, trail of people. That's forever. Ladies, we got to do better. We got to stop laying on our backs for these men that are letting you know that they don't want to commit to you. Straight up letting you know, I don't want to marry you. I don't know if I want to marry you. Cause what? If marriage is something you want from a man, or commitment is something that you want from your man, first, let me tell you, having a baby ain't gonna keep a man. And secondly, if that's what you want, you need to get that first. Get that ring first. And then have the baby later. I've just seen this happen over and over and over again. You know, we lay down, we have a baby by this man that is barely committed to us, and then we end up being a single mother raising these kids by ourselves while he picks and chooses when he want to be a daddy. And it's just so whack. It's so unfortunate, honestly. I had both of my kids when I was a teenager. I didn't know half of what I know now then. I was just young, dumb, being grown, being fast. And guess what? 2 kids came out of that. 2 lifelong committed kids. I love my sons to death. You know, wouldn't change it for the world. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I was a kid making grown decisions, and look what came out of that. 2 lifelong decisions. Ladies, we got to take our bodies more serious. Our body is a temple. It is not to be played with. It is not to be given away for free. Only a man who is deserving of you deserves your body, deserves you to lay down and go through hours of agony and pain, pushing a child out into this world. God, what? Having a baby ain't no joke, honey. And a man will never understand because a man doesn't have to carry a child for 8 months. A man doesn't even have the same connection to a child that a mother has. And when you do choose a partner to have a child with, that's one of the most important decisions you can make of your life, because you are mixing genetics, you are mixing DNA. The baby half him and half you. So whether you with that man or not, raising your children, you gonna have to deal with a lot of those qualities, personality traits, characteristics, the way they talk, the way they walk, because that child is half him. And these men these days, honey, they sassy. They don't mind letting you know that they don't want to marry you. I don't want to be with you. He want to do everything else with you but be with you. If he can't commit to you, he definitely don't deserve to have no baby with you. Flat out.
I don't know who needed to hear this, but baby, you are young, you are beautiful, you are smart, you are more than enough, you are a good woman. Let that boy go. Let that boy go and believe that there are so many other men in this world that will appreciate you like he didn't. I don't know who needed to hear that, but come on.
You need to grow up. You're a big girl now. Try to figure out how to stop complaining all the time and start actually solving the problems on your own. If you feel like you're not happy, figure out on how you're going to be happy. If you have kids one day and you're not happy, you're going to have to get it together for them. You got a family to feed. You got a big career here. Get yourself together. Nobody's in charge of your happiness. You got to grow up. That's what I'm telling myself.
I couldn't look at old photos of myself before. And when I look at them now, I love them. I hope that you know that one day you're going to look back at those pictures that you hate and you're going to realize, oh my God, look how beautiful, look how pretty, look how cute I was. So do it now. Like, love yourself now.
If it's meant for you, it will never leave you, and that is complete BS. God can put things in your path. He can give you a blessing, but you are capable via free will of undervaluing said blessing. If you are blessed with an amazing job or an opportunity and you decide, actually, I'm not going to show up for it. If they then fire you or decide they want someone else, does that mean it wasn't meant for you, or does that mean that you didn't value it when you had it? God can say, this person would be such a good partner for you, and God can put that person in your path. But if you mistreat them, if you abuse them, if you disrespect them, if you are disloyal and they decide, I can't take this anymore, and they leave, does that mean they weren't meant for you, or does that mean you undervalued them? Now, I do believe that if I have something and I give 100% to that thing and it doesn't work out, it was not meant for me because I gave it 100%. But if I give it 10% and it doesn't work out, I am never going to convince myself, oh, it didn't work out because that thing wasn't meant for me. I have to take responsibility for my actions or lack of. It could have been meant for you and you could have messed it up. Tough pill to swallow, but it's true. That's not to say that you may not get a second chance. You may get a second chance. But just be aware that we are very capable as human beings of misstepping and undervaluing our blessings.
Get you some friends who believe in you more than you believe in yourself, because I'm telling you, there's going to be a day, weeks, or months, we all go through different seasons, where you don't believe in your own potential, and the only thing standing in between the way of you giving up is that friend who will literally drag you by your edges if you think about quitting. I'm telling you, at some point in your life, that friend is going to be your saving.
I never understood why being to myself bother people. I'm gonna tell you why. When you're to yourself and it bothers others, see, people can't take the fact that you love you to the point where you can kick it solo. You're not seeking for validation from anyone. You're comfortable in your skin. See, them on the other hand, they need validations from everybody. They need to be around people to feel, to be seen. I don't have to do that. I know who I am. I know that about me. My parents instilled that in me when I was young. You are that girl. You don't need nobody to tell you you're pretty. You don't need nobody to tell you you are her. You should know it. And that's why it bothers people that I can be solo and I can kick it by myself. No issues. I don't got to go nowhere with nobody. Anything I want to do, I can do it by myself. And that's why people be so angry. People be angry because they don't love themselves enough to be the oddball, enough to kick it by themselves. They need to be around people. I don't need to be around nobody.
I read something that said, no matter your age, you'll always wish you started younger, but today is the youngest you'll ever be.
I stopped settling for whatever life gave me once I realized that life is going to be hard regardless of if you go for your dreams or not.
This year is going to be different because we're different. The way you show up for yourself this year will determine how far you'll go. Remember, it's not about big dramatic changes. It's about the small consistent steps that align with your goals. Think about the woman you want to be by the end of 2025. Start acting, thinking, and living like her now. You are so powerful beyond measure, and I want this year to be the one where you fully step into that power. Rych Babes, as we move forward together, just don't forget about my Becoming Her ebook bundle. Is still available now for just $10. It's the perfect guide to help you build your confidence, set boundaries, and transform your mindset this year. And to everyone who already purchased, I'm just so proud of you for investing in yourself. This is your year, and I'm just so honored to be a part of your journey. So let's glow up together. Thank you so much, Rich Babes, for just being a part of this incredible community. We laugh, we cry, we inspire each other here. And I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you. Let's make 2025 the year we step in boldly into our dreams, unapologetically chasing our goals and creating the lives we deserve. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what's the best piece of advice you're carrying on this year. I love you all so much, and until next time, stay rich, Rich Babes. Cheers to 20,000 subscribers and beyond. I'm just still, thank you.